Yo, what up? Going on? What's good? Realest one, slide accordingly. Mr. Slide accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, support a real one. What's poppin'? What's the deal? What's going on? Do me a favor, hit that like button, because fools do not like hitting that like button. You would have thought that damn button was going to set off a goddamn atomic bomb or something. Respectfully, hit a like button for a real one, man. I would appreciate it. So peep this, right? I always tell folks, everybody don't need a platform. I don't know how many times I done said that. I'm big on that. And I know, some folk probably look at it like, well, who is you to tell, to say everybody don't need a platform? There's probably some folks who feel that way about my ass, you know what I'm saying? But I try to keep some sort of respect and value intact when I do this content thing, you understand? When some folks tell you they're entertaining just to entertain, that's what it is. But you got folks that go beyond that, when it's not necessary. They'll do or say anything for some damn numbers, right? That's the trend. That is the trend. And I guess you can blame that on some of the known entertainers of the world, because they kind of like laid that blueprint out there. So everybody want to follow that. Not everybody does, but for the most part. And when you look at the people who have so much influence through using these damn apps, etc., let's say the most influence, matter of fact, and the following they got, knowing they don't mean nobody a lick of good. They ain't saying or bringing nothing positive. Everything is toxic. And I know sex sells and toxicity sells. That's all it is. Sexy reds and Charleston whites ain't goddamn wet. One of the most toxic motherfuckers I done ever seen with a following is Charleston White. But everybody don't think so, right? Some people, they just look at the comedic side of that man and they feel like he be hitting it on the head as far as some of the things that he says, and they just leave it there. But they don't go outside of that, right? And they actually call themselves defending him when other people debate the things that he does say. When the fact of the matter is, damn well it's a way to go about things. Anyway, shout out to Trick Daddy, man, right? I've been watching and supporting his show over on his channel since it started. OG be throwing down, too. He be cooking it up. Yeah, he be chefing it up, you heard me? It's not just a cooking show, though, because he always switches it up, brings new guests on for some conversation about the ongoings on in the world and whatnot. I tuned in this morning, and I see none other than this nigga, Charleston White. Now, Trick, I ride with you, right? Shout out to the channel and all of that. But I'm not finna lie. I was taken back just a little bit when I seen this nigga. I know Trick ain't respecting the snitching history of this man. That's one. I'm like, I know Trick done seen or heard about the shenanigans, the activity of this fool, man. I know Trick Trick is better than that. That's how I'm feeling when I see it, right? And not just Trick, it's others too who done had him on their platform. And yeah, they gonna continue to do that. I understand it. You can't tell a nigga how to get their numbers, because Charleston White does bring numbers everywhere you go. But you see, that's exactly what my point is. I think that's a shame. And it just goes to show how, why. I just question it, man. Like, I can't help but to, as long as it get numbers, right? Motherfuckers don't stand for nothing, especially black folks. I love my people, but goddamn, we really be entertaining the wrong shit, giving praise to these type niggas like that. And I ain't talking about him just being a known snitch, even though I feel it's wild to run your mouth online to folk, to anybody like you the baddest nigga on the net. But then when they get at your ass and try to hold you accountable for what you spitting, all of a sudden you play civilian. Oh, I'm going to get you locked up. I'm going to tell on you. Or he might whip out the pepper spray should you actually even get close enough to him. I think that's weak. But my real gripe with Charleston White for real is the hypocrisy. This man stayed displaying that hypocrisy. Like, he'll sit and speak on how these young niggas are so ignorant and disrespectful, how they don't mean no good to society, whatnot. but he just as bad to me. Probably worse than that in some form. He really ain't no better. Like, folks stay laughing at him. Folks stay laughing at him. He's so comical. He speak what need to be said. He tell it like it is. That's all. That's always what they say about him. But they won't go any deeper than that. They won't bring up the times this man don't really violate motherfuckers. You don't have to be a piece of shit to speak what's real, but I understand it. It's entertainment for some people, and that's the only aspect they care about. Now it's either one or two things. Either some motherfuckers just ain't got no morals or nothing like that, or when they watch these people, they're just watching for the entertainment, and when they get off of here, it's back to reality. Listen, my morals don't leave me. You understand? They be so busy laughing at this nigga, they won't look outside of any of that. All them times he done sat up there talk crazy about folks dead, bruh. Talking about peeing on folks' dead son. I remember that time he said that to Gilly, talking about he was going to pee on Gilly's dead son who had just passed away, at that time. Well, before that, talking about he's going to pee on the kid grave and all of this. I'm like, what's that about? Let me guess, that's funny too? That's funny too? Oh, okay, all right. Maybe I'm tripping. My bad if so. But hell no, I ain't a fan of no goddamn Charleston White. I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of niggas like him. And anybody trying to be like him. He ain't the only one. There's others too. But he definitely sticks out. He is one of the worst. But you know what it is? It's shock value. You can't compete with it. You can't. Shock value. It has taken over the algorithm. That's the name of the game. It don't matter if none of these fools don't stand for nothing. As long as when they turn that camera on and they speak, no matter how disrespectful, no matter how many lines they cross and how much they violate who and what, if they can entertain, if they can make motherfuckers laugh, it's always going to be an audience for it. And I get that. It's just a shame, though. As long as you can run them numbers up, that's all it's about. That's why this is the era of anybody can be popular. Anybody can make the account, gain a following, and build up influence. Anybody. A motherfucker living in a cardboard box right now. If he turn his camera on and slap the shit out somebody, his number's gonna shoot up. Ain't that a shame? Hell, look at some of the popular personalities on social media. They ain't really known for doing anything for real, for real. They got the most controversy. It don't matter as long as you are a polarizing figure. That is the set example. Everybody want them damn numbers. Some folks gonna stand on all 10 and say, listen, as long as I ain't gotta get out my body and cross a few lines just to get these clicks, then I'ma do it. But then you got to by any means, folk. Y'all niggas would do anything for an audience, man. Fuck selling your soul. I'm wondering if some of these niggas will sell their ass for real. For real. I wouldn't put it past them. I would not. I'm just saying. It gotta be a line somewhere. It should be a line somewhere. It should. Shouldn't it? Am I tripping? Am I wrong? Like, me speaking on this is not gonna change a damn thing, but I'm just saying, this internet thing, this content thing, it's very double-edged. You understand? With niggas like Charleston White around, it's gonna always be niggas like Charleston White around. Don't let that go over your head. Realest one. Comments, likes, all that. All that.